Hello everybody. First off, I would like to wish that everyone is safe out there. Today I'm going to do a live unboxing video. Uh, like I say, this is live, so please bear with all the stammering and all the pause that I have made during this video. I try not to do any post editing for this, so without further ado, let's get started with the unboxing video. This is actually an equipment that I buy online. It is supposed to help me with my unboxing video and vlogging. I'm not so sure how it's gonna help me that well, but then you know, I have an idea in mind when I see this product, so I decided to buy it off the shelf first. I decided to buy it off the online shopping cart first. So here you go. I'm gonna do the unboxing. Oh, some bubble wrap. Another bubble wrap. I've never understand like how they have so much bubble wrap, and they just put it on top, you see, so I don't really know if it really protects the product at all. But this is the product that I got online. I got it rather cheap, so I'm not gonna complain. I bought it off, if you want to know where I buy it off Shopee. I may be able to leave a link below, so let's continue with the unboxing. So these are the two items that I actually get from Shopee. I get these two products because I was doing an how-to video, on my YouTube. If you go to my channel, you'll see my first how-to video, how to connect the HDMI capture card to your switch. Yeah, so that is my first how-to video. And I find that I don't really have a phone holder with this thing over here, which is called the shoe mount. So I have to hold on to my microphone with my hand, and a lot of the time it caused my phone or my microphone to drop. So I think this will be a very good addition to my vlogging equipment. So another thing will be this. I don't really know how to pronounce this. If you want me to try, I can try. It's Ulanzi. Yeah, I guess this is how you pronounce it, you see. Ulanzi. Chinese company, you see. Alright, so let's continue with the unboxing. So why I decided to get the tripod together as well is because whenever I do post editing, the microphone is just gonna lay around. So with this tripod, I think it's gonna let the microphone have a place to stand firm. I think it's gonna be a good addition to the vlogging equipment as well. So you can see it is actually Loctite by a thumb screw over here, and this thing is actually is it a 3.5 mm? Nah, I'm not very sure about this. I've got to check it out. But anyway, you can see that it fits nicely in my hand. So if I'm holding my phone and doing some vlogging, I can actually do this, hold it up, or I can actually open it up and put it here. So this thing can actually be screwed onto your, hold on, how do I do this? Alright, you see that there's a thread screw over here. So what you need to do is screw this thing all the way down. You see this thing can actually move up. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I think it's better for me to keep the legs. Okay, as you can see, you can actually screw this thing up, and as you screw more, the thread is gonna be flatter. So what you want to do is you want to screw this all the way down so that you can screw this thing in. Just turn and turn and turn. Yeah, so this will be it. You can mount your accessory on it. There's a latch over here, and I'm not sure what really. Oh, okay. So I just got this item, so I don't really know how to deal with all these things. So this is actually a latch. What you need to do is you press this, and it will slide in and out. If not, it will never come up. Alright, so quite a good piece of item if you ask me. So this is actually a thumb screw that you can unscrew so that this thing actually moves up and down. I know you can actually twist this thing like that. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything that I can loosen this to? Nope. So this is actually quite tight. If you can see, I'm using actually quite a bit of force over here to turn this thing. I don't really know if there's any way to loosen this thing, but it's actually quite tight. So what you need to do is you just need to turn this and you will hold firmly in place like this. So I'm using a different microphone today, so I can actually show you that I actually have this Rode video micro, and usually what I'll do is I'll be holding onto my phone with this hand and I'll just be doing this. You know, it's quite difficult to show you. Give me a moment, I will come back with a device. So guys, I wasn't expecting to do this much of a editing. So what happened is that I realized that after I came back with a device and I put my secondary microphone on, the voice wasn't really recording that well, so I decided to do a voiceover for this part. Subsequently, it will just go back to the voices that I have recorded in the video. So as you can see, I'm back with a device. Usually how I'm going to do my filming is that I'm going to hold my phone like this and attach my Rode video microphone in. Woo! A speck of water droplets. Okay, so I'm gonna attach my Rode video micro like this, and I'm gonna hold it like that. You know, it's quite an awkward position. Yes, so I'm gonna hold it like this, and I'm gonna hold the microphone like this. Yeah, like this. So this is how I'm gonna do it. So you see, this is really an awkward position whereby your phone and your microphone can actually drop very easily, slip out of your hand, you know. So with these two new piece of equipment, I will be able to have my phone on the phone holder. Let's see how I can actually do this. Yes. So I can actually put this and rotate it to the horizontal view, the landscape view, and then I can attach my Rode video micro and attach my microphone onto the cold shoe mount. Yeah, I think that's called a cold shoe mount. So the whole setup over here is gonna look cleaner and nicer, and it's easier to hold the whole setup as well. So you can tighten it over here and you can hold it like this. Yeah, so looks more sturdy and looks more easier to hold, you know, the whole setup, so that it doesn't really fall off when I'm doing my vlogging or my filming. So one thing is that you can actually adjust the tripod or the I think it's called the ball mount. Yeah. So this is probably gonna be my setup on how I do my how-to tutorial videos. So it's not gonna be that shaky anymore, and the voice, hopefully the audio recording is gonna be better as well. So the next thing is for the tripod, you can actually deploy it like this as well, so that if you wanna film something that is directly pointing towards the sky, you can actually do it like this. So one thing to note is that this setup is going to be top heavy, so you will want to adjust all the weight of your setup to be resting on one of the tripod legs so that it doesn't topple over, just like this. So you see it is standing there nice and well, and everything is supported by that one tripod leg. So you can actually adjust the tripod leg to whatever position that you want, free holding, like how I spin it just now. So it's gonna hold pretty well, pretty sturdy. it's not gonna topple over if you put all your weights onto one of the tripod legs. So this is the Ulanzi MT-03 mini tripod, I guess. And the phone holder will be the Ulanzi ST-06 phone tripod mount with corrosion, I guess. Yeah. So if you guys think that this is gonna be something that is helpful to you, you will really want to know where I get this from, I'm gonna put some link in the description below. So I'm just gonna tell you first that if you are buying this, if you are pressing on the link that link to Amazon or Q10, this is gonna be an affiliated link. What this means is that if you purchase it using the link that I gave you, I'm gonna get a little bit of commission. And no, it's not gonna be more expensive. I just gonna get a little bit of commission if you get it from there. So it's gonna help the channel greatly. So if you are considering getting one of these, please do consider using one of the affiliated links that I put it in the description below. Okay, so guys, after playing with this equipment for this two piece of equipment for a while, I find something really useful, so I decided to continue with the video. Well, first off, let's show you what I can do with this. Before we go into all the equipments over here, yeah, let's just focus on this stand over here first. All right. So what happened is that you see that this is actually the part that actually holds your camera. You know, it looks like something that you can screw onto your camera. Yeah, am I right? And you actually screw it onto this thing as well. So what I find is that you don't have to actually screw this thing while this thing is on the tripod itself. This thing, I think this is called ball head. Yeah, so this thing can actually be removed. Yeah, so you can actually use this tripod alone and without the ball head. Is it focusing? Yeah, so you can actually use the tripod alone without the ball head. Or if you would like to, you can actually screw it back on. So I actually find that you know, these two are actually the same diameter. So they are the same diameter. You can actually not use that ball head and actually just screw it onto the mount as you like, and use the stand and use the tripod. Yeah, and use the tripod individually like this. Yeah. So this is the first thing I found. Another thing I found is that all these threads can actually be screwed onto your DSLR. Okay, I have a Nikon D7000 here with me. Is it Nikon D7000? Yeah. It's really old camera, I guess. So I used to do a lot of photography work, and now I'm more of an engineer, a programmer, you see. So nevertheless, I would like to do some vlogging in my free time, and I like to do photography in my free time as well. So right now you see that I can actually screw this thing right onto the thread hole over here. So I would like to say that the build of this tripod is really sturdy. If I'm gonna put all this thing at the side so that you can see that my camera is actually standing perfectly well. Now you can say that you can actually say that, you know, the stand is not really perfectly flushed to the camera, to the base of the camera over here. I don't know if you can see it. I hope you can. Yeah, you see there's a gap over here. Yeah, it's not perfectly flushed to the base of your camera, but it actually, there goes my dog. Yeah, but anyway, it actually stands pretty well. Yeah, not a problem, man. So the build of this item is actually quite sturdy, quite nice. Although it's plastic, yes, I'm gonna tell you that this is plastic and rubber, but the feel of it is actually quite solid. It's really very well built. You know, it doesn't bend. It's not those kind of cheap plastic where you bend. It's quite sturdy and nice and hard, you see. So let's go to the ball head next. So this is actually also using the 3.5 mm. I think it's 3.5 mm ball head screw. So you can screw this on. What I like about this ball head is that, you know, although it's plastic, it's screwed quite well and tight. You know, the thumb screw really feels nice and sturdy, and once you screw it in, this thing doesn't really move that much. So once it is in, you screw it nice and tight, you can actually mount it into a camera. Yeah, and surprisingly, it's gonna stand really well. You know, see, it stands. So basically, these things actually fits quite well to your DSLR as well. If you have a really big DSLR, it's gonna fit, it's gonna stand, not a problem at all. So if you have a mirrorless, it's gonna be even better, you see. So if you cannot see, yeah, I'm trying to get a good angle over here. So the ball head thread screw, the 3.5 mm one on the ball head, actually flush right to the base of your DSLR. So it actually holds quite well. You can do this, and if some of you are wondering, can I pivot it up like up onto the sky? Yes, you actually can do that. Oh my god, let's not destroy my microphone. It's a gift from my wife. Okay, so if you do this, it's gonna stand perfectly well, facing upright. I mean, the lens is gonna point right up to the sky. Yeah, this is a really good stand. You can actually just leave this, you know, unscrew, so you can actually pivot it like this and pivot it like this. One thing to note though is that you want the whole weight to actually fall on one of the leg. If not, it's gonna topple. You see, it's gonna just topple like this. Yeah, so you want all the weight to be suspended on one of the legs, and there you go. It's gonna stand well and nice. So the next thing that I want to show you guys is that, you know, how some people are actually doing vlogging with their mirrorless camera. So I do not have a mirrorless camera with me. So what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna show you how some people are doing it. So one of my friends actually showed me that they're actually using this setup as well, with the Ulanzi, I think it's Ulanzi, yes, the Ulanzi tripod, the ball head, and the phone stand. And they have this application that can connect to their Sony camera, and what they do is that they just do this, mount this thing on. Let me move this in. Okay, so once they have this in, let me just tighten this. Alright, so once they have this in, what they do is that their Sony camera actually allows them to see all this video through their phone. So it is actually a very nice addition. So you can actually do this, right? So once it's tight and nice and tight, you just tighten this, so it looks like you have, you know, an additional recording. How do I put it? So you can actually use your mirrorless camera to actually record what you're doing, and on top of it you can have a backup camera, which is maybe your, I don't know, your iPhone. Yeah, that is gonna be your backup camera to actually record what you have. And on top of this, you still can have your microphone. You know, your microphone can be mounted. Let me move this thing backwards. Alright, so you can actually perfectly see this thing well. So you can actually mount your microphone like this if you are recording the person in front of you. I am fumbling over everything. Okay, so it's in right. So you can actually have your microphone mounted like this. Then you can actually choose to plug it into your phone, or to your microphone, or to your camera. I mean your camera. if you have a headphone jack. So both your camera and your iPhone, your smartphone, is going to be recording. Okay, so it depends on whether you want your smartphone to be receiving a better audio or you want your camera to be receiving a better audio. Keep in mind that if you are doing this, this is going to be very top heavy. Your tripod is going to fall over. Even if right now I'm resting on one of the legs, it's going to fall over. Now it's actually resting on the lens right now, so it's not toppling, but it's going to be really heavy. So you want to keep this in mind. So that is what I want to show you guys today. For this continuation video, that is. So this is how my friend, how they do their vlogging as well. Of course, they are not gonna use this very big DSLR. It's gonna be really heavy. They are using a camera-less. No, it's a mirrorless. So they are using a mirrorless camera to do all this. You can actually be holding this as well, but well, it's gonna be pretty heavy. I don't know if your hand can actually support this thing, this whole thing. Ah man, I definitely cannot, and I definitely do not want to be doing that. So I'm gonna just detach this first, and you can just use this, your camera, together with your smartphone, like this. Pretty handy, I think. So I guess this is really a very good equipment piece for me. So with this, this is all the thing that I want to show you. After playing with this for like a few minutes, I can see how this thing is gonna help me in my vlogging and also my future product unboxing video. So if this video help you make a purchasing decision, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So with this, I would like to thank you for watching the video, and I would like to thank you for watching this product review as well. Please subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up to the channel. You know, it is really gonna help the channel a lot. So thank you guys. If you ever think about subscribing and giving a like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace guys, peace.